Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here to do another scents I'm loving video. So this one will focus on fruity scents is what I've gone with this time. I figured it was a good time of year to do it. Most of you watching are in the US, so most of you are probably moving into wanting to melt fruity scents, whereas here we're kind of, it's autumn but it's still kind of the tail end of summer. It's you know, we're still kind of getting warm, humid, kind of tropicalish weather at the moment, so I'm still melting the fruity scents, but I do feel like it's probably the last week or two where that's going to be, you know, something that that I do. So I've gone through, fruity is a big category for me. I did think about maybe breaking it down further, you know, like Super Tarts has, she has berry, she has citrus, she has berry, citrus, fruity. Yeah, I think those are my, or like tropical fruity, I think. But I actually don't have that much. I mean, I do, but I'm a bit picky, I think, with my fruity scents. So yeah, I thought just one video. What I have done though is I haven't included any fizzy fruities. I'm going to do a separate video on like ginger ales and fizzies and stuff like that. It probably will be a smaller one, but I just thought it kind of, for me, it's kind of its own category. Like sometimes I want a fruity scent and sometimes I want a fizzy scent. They don't typically overlap that much. So yeah, so all right, so I'll get stuck into the scents that I am, the fruity scents that I am loving at the moment. I'll try to do the ones that I've only, so I usually sort of start with like the vendors that I only have one scent in, and then I work my way up. And it's funny, I've sort of found that with each of these, a particular vendor, and I kind of already know it, but it sort of solidifies for me that, you know, there's usually like one vendor in a particular that really excels in a particular category for me. So like L3, like when I picked my bakery scents, L3 was like all of them. This time around, spoiler alert, it's, look, there's a fair bit of L3 here, but I think Super Tarts is probably the winner, has my heart with the fruity scents. So, all right, so the vendors that I only have one scent here of. So I have to remember this time when I, before I put the video up, flip it, because I've only just realized I can film on the front camera so I can actually kind of see what's going on, and you know, make sure that it focuses on the label and stuff, although I'm not doing a very good job of that now. There we go. So yeah, and then I can flip it afterwards, but I didn't do that last time. Anyway, so this is Waxy Taffy. This is a tub of taffy. So this is a scoopable wax in Tangerine Sky. I'll read this out, it's quite a long scent description. So ripe and luscious grapefruit, sweet tangerines, juicy pineapple mingle with jasmine and apricot with a creamy vanilla sandalwood finish. I did actually try to film this video early today. I stopped partly because my hair looked like a disaster. It still looks like a disaster, but at least it's tied up, so you can't see, it doesn't look quite as bad. But also because there was quite a few scents that I forgot. And this was one of them. I don't know why I forgot this one. It is an absolutely amazing, sophisticated, it's fruity, but somehow manages just to be so sophisticated. Like, yeah, it's not a lot of fruity scents tend to be really kind of fun and like uplifting, but sometimes I want a fruity scent that's, you know, just a bit more polished and yeah, and it's such a beautiful scent. I think it's, you know, because you've got the jasmine and the creamy vanilla sandalwood. It doesn't smell like the vanilla sandalwood oil, thankfully. It just adds, like, because that's very kind of incense-like or almost head shop-like to me, whereas this just has a very pretty slight woody finish. So, yeah, love that one. Waxy Taffy, I tend to go for the scoops with Waxy Taffy, so just a thing that I do. I've got a solo scent from Kay, so Mango Sorbet. I love Mango Sorbet. I love it pretty much from all vendors, but Kay I think has my favorite. There are a few different ones out there. Hers I think is creamier. Yeah, it's just this amazing fruity creamy sorbet. think Rose Girls smells the same as the K one. There's probably other vendors as well. Like I think maybe that Smell Good shop smells similar too. But yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. It throws well. It blends really well. I think I mostly blend with it, but I have melted it solo. I've done customs with her Mango Sorbet as well. It's just fantastic. It's a staple for me. Are there any other vendors that I've only got one scent? I move on to the multiples. Oh yeah, okay. So, Tea Time Tarts, Strawberry Luxe. So this one is Strawberry Pound Cake, Amber, Sea Salt and Bergamot. So this one's a bit different, and it doesn't actually sound from the description like it would be a fruity scent. Hang on, just give me a sec. Sorry, I just had to like adjust myself to get comfortable. And yeah, even on cold, it doesn't necessarily smell like super fruity, but on warm, it just smells like the most amazing strawberry scent that I've ever smelled. And it doesn't really fall into like a particular category. Like it's not, I don't think it's bakery or earthy or perfume like. It's a little bit jam like it's all of those things and none of those things. It's just, I don't know. I've never encountered a strawberry scent like it. And I really hope I can get it again one day because it is fabulous. Okay, so next vendor, I have, I think 3 scents from this one. No, hang on, one more vendor with just one. So Dessa's Homespun Scents Mint Julep Bar. So I'm hesitant to even take this one out of the bag because I already know that I hate how this one smells on cold. Like really, really bad. This one smells like, it reminds me of a taste, and the taste it reminds me of is if you like took a giant swig of orange juice straight after brushing your teeth, like that minty orange. Ugh. But for some reason, this one probably is this, like I know some scents transform on warm, but this one I've never encountered a scent that transforms as much as this one. It's like, sorry, I'm really struggling to get comfy tonight. It's, yeah, it just turns into the most amazing mint julep. You get like the mint, but it's not too strong. The lime just absolutely transforms. I don't know why it smells orangey on cold, but it just does. It's just the citrus and the mint, I think. But on warm, you don't get any of that tone. A little bit of sweetness from the sugar crystals. It's just amazing. So, love that. All right, so Teddy Bees. So Teddy Bees, I have 3 scents here. The first one is Tangerine Vanilla. So this one is Tangerine Gelato, Vanilla Ambrette, and Marshmallows and Magnolias. So this, I was really pleased because I've been asking for it forever. It was poured in the most recent pre-order. So if you got some in the pre-order, good work. If you didn't, then I imagine it should be available when she does the ready to ship in April. So I would get on it if it sounds like it interests you. It is a really great summer scent. It's like to me, it's like a sophisticated kind of feminine take on a dreamsicle scent. And much better. It's not overly sweet, which I would worry that sometimes marshmallows and magnolias, which is boardwalk mellow clouds, sometimes that can smell a little bit sweet to me. But I think the vanilla ambrette really kind of just tones that right down. It's just the prettiest citrus scent, but definitely like a creamy dreamsicle citrus scent, but also a lot more refined and just lovely. So that's a fantastic one. This one I probably should have included in my bakery video, but I didn't, so it's here. So I have Peach Cobbler Circus cookies from Teddy Bees. So this one is Frosted Circus Sugar Cookies blended with Decadent Peach Cobbler. This one is really all about the Peach Cobbler. And I know that because honestly, the Frosted Circus Sugar Cookies I realised is not my favourite bakery blender. I don't think I really smell it here though, or if I do, for some reason it's working magic that it just does not do in other blends. So it's just this amazing, perfect peach bakery. You know, it's obviously got some kind of spice to it, but it's not like a really spicy one. Some peach cobbler scents are too spicy, some are too coconutty. I don't know why they're coconutty, but they just are. But this one is just perfection. It's got a bit of sweetness. It's juicy. It's just, it's amazing. So I love that. I probably need to, I've got 2 souffles. So this one and another one. I probably should have got more, but anyway. Teddy bees. So the last scent from Teddy Bees that I'm loving in the fruity category at the moment is Miami Vice. So this is fresh pineapples, coconut leaves, and strawberry daiquiri. Haven't started this loaf yet, but I did just finish a souffle, and I kind of wanted to, I'm going to be melting it this week because I wanted to do one, I guess, start the loaf before summer or the warm weather ends. So this is just, I'm a huge pineapple scent lover. Might be because I can't eat pineapple anymore, I don't know. And that makes me sad because I love pineapple. But just the smell of it, and I love it really sweet. Like a lot of fruit, and I think this is where I'm a bit picky with fruity scents. Sorry, that's the loaf. Where I'm a bit picky with fruity scents is sometimes they can be too kind of syrupy, or like they smell like a syrup concentrate, or they're just too sugary, or I really don't like, they can make my stomach turn a little bit. But I don't have that issue with pineapple. The sweeter the better. You mix it with marshmallows, you mix it with whatever you want. I just love it. This one is not actually too sweet, but you do get a really nice sweet pineapple tone. But it does it has a really refreshing kind of cocktail vibe, which is exactly what I think she was going for. And the strawberry is a nice touch, but it doesn't smell overly strawberry either. So I love, love, love that one. It's a bit beaten up. I did get this loaf in a D stash, and I was very happy about that because, yeah, I love Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees wax always, generally speaking, does very well for me. She has great blends, but I do find she has such a big scent catalogue, and she does such new, like so many new scents. Sorry, I've got a bruise on my finger, so, and I keep waving it around. It just sometimes scents you love them and it just takes forever for them to come back. I'm kind of probably a bit more used to buying from like Super Tarts, where even though it can take a while, it can take a year almost, but all of the scents, other than the occasional sort of specialty one, they all come back eventually. So yeah, sometimes I find that things that I love from Teddy Bees just stay away too long, and it makes me sad, but that's okay. Right, so what have I got left? I think I've just got Super Tart stuff and L3 stuff. So let's do the L3. Pardon me. So, Death Parade. Bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla. So this is a house blend of bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla, but it pretty much just smells like the Bath & Body Works oil, because I had that from Kay as well. And it's just my favourite strawberry scent. Actually, I do think there's a little bit more bourbon coming out here than maybe in the Bath Body Works type, but seriously, I melted this at the same time as the K one, which I know is the type, and it was the same. It doesn't smell super bourbon-like at all. It just smells like a really good strawberry with a little bit of a kick to it. It's not even super vanilla-like as well. Like, I really want to blend with this more. It blends well with fresh stuff. I think it probably would blend well with bakery as well. Like, it's quite a versatile sort of strawberry, but strawberries are super difficult for me, but this one works really well. So I have Georgia Peach, Raspberry Whip, and Don't Cross Streams. So this is so nice. I will say as it cures, I feel like it's getting more raspberry-like, so I probably need to melt the rest of this fairly soon, because what I really loved about it was just the really strong Georgia Peach with the raspberry and then a little bit of creaminess. You know, raspberry peach combos, when they're good, they're great, but sometimes I don't love them so much, but this was really, this still is, but I just feel like the raspberry whip's a bit stronger than it used to be. And the raspberry whip's an interesting one. Sometimes it smells like just like crushed up like ice and raspberries, like in a smoothie. and other times it smells almost like sherbet. It's kind of borderline here as to whether it's sherbety or not, but it's just on the good side. So it's, yeah, I really do love that combo. I've really enjoyed it every time I've melted it. Next from L3, I have Oahu. So this is a big scent description. So citrus notes of orange, lemon, lime blended with violet, pomelo, driftwood, cassis, pineapple, mango, and fresh mountain greens. So this one is kind of similar, not similar in scent, but in vibe, I suppose, to the Tangerine Sky, in that it is definitely a bright fruity scent, but it is also a lot more sophisticated and a lot more complex than that. Yeah, it has a really fresh, almost herbal kind of tone. It's definitely a zingy, citrusy scent, but not overly zingy. I think the pineapple and the mango kind of mellow it out. So it's super tropical, slight woody base, just really, really pretty. I do wish it threw a little bit better. I think I've only gotten medium throw off it, but still, I love it. Legotastic. I know this is a pretty popular one actually. So this is Starfruit Mango or Mango Sorbet. So I mentioned Kay's Mango Sorbet is my favorite. I do like L3's Mango Sorbet. It's not quite as good as Kay's, but I really enjoy Legotastic. I probably prefer Legotastic to compared to her Mango Sorbet on its own. It's definitely more, Mango Sorbet is like a Mango Sorbet, or Kay's Mango Sorbet. It's like a cream, it's creamy, you know. Whereas this is more like a mango juice. Like it smells more legitimate. Maybe a mango juice, maybe with a touch of orange, like an orange mango, but definitely more mango than orange. You know, it's kind of, you almost can smell pulp, like mango pulp, and it's just a really good solid mango scent. It's great in blends, it's great on its own, it's just fantastic. So love that one. And then this one, look, this is an interesting pick for fruity, and I feel like as it cures, it's almost heading out of the fruity category, but still I love it. So this is Legotastic Orange Chiffon Cake, cashmere cedar and vanilla. So as you can see there, it's a bit of a mixer. It's got some bakery, it's got some wood, it's got some fruit. When I melted it the first time, I've only melted it once so far, I feel like it was more fruity than anything else. But again, it was one of those fruity scents, but with a real kind of complex lean going on. So yeah, I feel like now I'm getting more cashmere cedar than I did when it first arrived. So it could cure into maybe a stronger woody scent. But seriously, it is so nice. The Legotastic and Orange Chiffon Cake, I've already done in one of my own customs Mango Sorbet and Orange Chiffon Cake together from Kay. And they go really lovely together. So you get a beautiful sort of orange, lightly bakery kind of mango tone, and cashmere cedar has this kind of bright, almost, it always makes me think of juicy, but it's not, but that's just where my head goes. There's a note to it that blends really well with fruits, I think, and then a little bit of vanilla creaminess. It's just so nice. I'm really happy that I grabbed a loaf in that. I can't remember if it was Loafapalooza or, yes it was Loafapalooza. I'm very happy I got that. Okay, so now we're into super tarts, and I've got a fair bit here. So the first thing I have is Sabrina. So Sabrina is peaches and magically delicious. And this is just one of my all-time favorite peach scents. Again, it feels more like, it's more kind of fruity bakery than straight up fruity. Even though Magically Delicious is like a cereal scent, it's like Lucky Charms. And this one, in my head, it reads bakery, but really when I smell it and I think about what it smells like cereal and milk with peaches sliced in it, like lots of peaches. It's just so delicious, and it's really different if, you know, particularly if you want a peach scent that's kind of bakery leaning, but for summer, because a lot of peach bakery scents, you know, they're cobblers, they've got like brown sugar and or spiciness to it, which makes it more appropriate for warmer, cooler months. Whereas this one, I feel like, because it doesn't have any of that kind of baggage, it's really sort of a refreshing peach scent without being like a super fruity scent. It's just really, really nice. So I love that one. I have Valkyrie. So this one, and I have my notes written on the back, and then half of it got written off, making me not. I'm like, why do I bother? Tangerine, rosemary cognac, fizzy peach tonic, and neroli blossom. So again, another really complex one. I think that's why one of the reasons why Super Tarts tends to win my heart with the fruity scents. So some of them, I love them because they're just really complex or unique blends, just done really well. And then some of them are simpler, but they're just really amazing. So anyway, this one really does smell like a fancy high-end cocktail. You know, I do get a bit of a herbal note from the rosemary cognac. It's almost like if you made a cocktail with like tangerine and peach and a bit of fizziness, but like you had like a rosemary sprig in it. That's kind of what it makes me think of. So yeah, it's not like a bright fruity peach tangerine. It's definitely more cocktail-like. It does have that herbal note, but really, really nice, really unique. Another one that's kind of in the unique but awesome category is Strange. So this is my one and only Super Tarts loaf. I totally get why they don't pour them anymore, but I think, and I got this in July 2020, and I think this was the very last time they did the loaves. So, and look, it's kind of beaten up anyway, but you know, it was just nice to have. It was very cute when it arrived. So Strange is, I really wish I had written down the notes for this. So this one is, now I've gone and done it. Completely blanked on what the notes are. Just bear with me one sec. Okay. So I went and got a spare phone to check the notes, and then I went and knocked stuff over and had to fix my tripod up. Anyway, Strange is guava, pineapple, passion fruit, rosebuds, and citrus medley. So I don't know what citrus medley is. All I know is that this is just an epic, really tangy, zingy kind of citrus fruity scent. It's really, really good. It kind of reminds me a bit of Bora Bora, but it has almost like a slight kind of herbal thing going on in it. I think it's the rose buds. They don't smell like rose. It just, yeah, it smells like there's a slight kind of green, very slight kind of green thing, but it really is just an awesome tropical fruity scent. So I really love that one. Next, so all right, so all I've got left here is a bunch of clamshells. With some of these scents, I'm actually working on bags of them, but because the clamshells have the scent notes on them, I grab the clamshells because it's just easier. So I have Percy. So this one was one of the ones where the label didn't print very well. They ran out of toner, I think. So Rain and Lemon Curd. This one again probably could have gone in the fresh collection, but I picked fruity because I don't know, I just picked fruity. It is just perfect though. It's got that amazing fresh rain, and then, you know, lemon curd for me can be a little bit, sometimes it can be too sweet and sometimes it can be too tart or just too much. It's just a very full-on kind of scent, but it's not here. It doesn't overwhelm the rain. It just adds a beautiful citrus. It's just, the two scents together just combine amazingly. So I love Percy. Phoenix. So Phoenix is pineapple, whipped cream and marshmallow. So this, look, it's a tough field. I don't have many of them. I mean, I love lots of pineapple scents, and there's a few pineapple scents of hers that I love, but they're quite similar. So sugar, which is pineapple, marshmallow, and pink sugar. And then there's Genosha, I think, which is like a pineapple rock candy scent. They all have this amazing kind of sweetened pineapple thing going on. So I love them all. But Phoenix, I think, has to be my favorite. Because it is simple, but just so good. So just the marshmallow and the creaminess in with the pineapple. Again, I said pineapple is one of those fruity scents where I love it sweet and syrupy, and this is just so deliciously pineapple, but so sweet, but just amazing. So adore that one. I feel like I've tried other scents like that similar at other vendors, and they're either not as good or not as strong, or both, because Phoenix is quite strong. Peachy Pavlova. So again, Super Tart's peach. She does some of the best peach blends around, honestly. So Peachy Pavlova is brown sugar peaches, whipped cream, meringue, vanilla, and lemon glaze. So this one I've gone through clams and clams of. Pardon me. It really does smell like peach and pavlova. Like, I smell that meringue, I smell a little bit of a vanilla glaze on it, and you know, brown sugar kind of dusted peaches. It's just so good. It's another really good one. Like, Super Tarts has these peach kind of, not like more, again, they, in my head, they're bakery, but they're not necessarily like baked goods. So they're gourmand, I should say, is probably the better term for it. And I really love them because I just, yeah, a lot of kind of peach bakery scents can feel very heavy. But these ones are great for summer, and peach is more of a summer fruity scent for me. So, so yeah, love that. I've got one scent that's technically a fresh herbal one. And again, I probably could have put it in with fresh or earthy or whatever, but decided not to. So Tina, which is grapefruit, earthy musk, vanilla, and golden amber. So I only discovered this one recently. And it is a very different scent. It is borderline not fruity, but I just figured it is, to me, it's a grapefruit scent. So it goes into the fruits. But the way it blends with the amber and the moss, it's just, like, it's distinctly grapefruit. It's got that tart, dry kind of grapefruit thing going on. But it's prettier, and it is more almost kind of perfume-like. So I guess if you're not really a perfume fan, you probably wouldn't love it, but I really, really do. It's a really, really good, unique take on grapefruit. I have Grudge. So Grudge is blueberry muffin, vanilla bean, sandalwood, fall leaves. So this is such a unique blueberry scent. Like, so fall leaves and sandalwood is just an amazing combo. I have a bag of sandalwood and fall leaves, like just combined together. And that combo on its own is fabulous. Her fall leaves, I think Morrison Blue was saying this as well, like Super Tart's fall leaves is not, it's not like any other leaf scent around. There's leaves, there's falling leaves, but their fall leaf scent is just, it's amazing. I have a clam of just fall leaves as well. This one, though, this scent, even though those notes are there, to me they are definitely kind of just an undertone. This scent is really just a beautiful blueberry muffin scent to me. But just with this gorgeous kind of, well, that fall leaves and sandalwood undertone. I have no other way to describe it. So I really, really love this one. I haven't smelt anything else like it. Jackal. So this is Blackberry Jam, zucchini bread, toasted marshmallow. So I've tried combos like this from a few different vendors. none of them hold a candle to Jackal. Like the Blackberry Jam zucchini bread. Her Blackberry Jam, I think the only vendor I've encountered a Blackberry Jam I like as much as Super Tarts is maybe that Smell Good shop. The Blackberry thumbprint cookie scent smells kind of similar. But this just, the sweet Blackberry Jam note is off the hook, and then the amazing bakery from the zucchini bread too. It's just, it's so good. I haven't melted this one in a while, and now I feel like I need to, so Jackal. And then the last scent I have here, I decided to go, I realized as I was going through the, looking for things that I had forgotten, I realized I didn't have any blueberry scents here. Well, obviously I pulled Grudge, but I also pulled what is now my favorite Super Tarts blueberry scent. I do want to say with blueberry scents that they don't smell like real blueberry to me. Like I enjoy melting blueberry scents. They smell really good, but I've never encountered an authentic scent, blueberry scent. It's kind of the same for most berries, to be honest. Like, I think some raspberry scents come close to real raspberry. Haven't smelled anything that smells like real strawberry. Blueberry, no. Yeah, I don't know. Berry scents just, they smell really good, but they just don't translate into, you know, real kind of. I've just realized this video is probably going to be like off kilter, so I apologize for that. Hopefully that's not annoying. But yeah, Oklahoma is the scent I was talking about. I didn't even get to that. So blueberry and biscuits. I can't even describe why this one is different to other blueberry scents. It just is. It's definitely bakery, but it's not, to me, it's not like, there's no specific kind of bakery scent I can detect. It's just a really rich, fruity berry scent with like a creamy kind of bakery undertone. It is really, really good. Okay, that's it. That is all of my scents that I'm loving from the fruity realm. I'm not sure what category I'll do next. I'm thinking that I'll definitely do like an earthy, I've got like earthy woody scents, fresh and clean. I don't really do laundry, but I do like kind of aquatic fresh scents, so I might be able to do a category, like a video on that kind of category. I definitely sort of want to do like a spiced or like kind of autumn sort of vibes thing. Like I've got cranberry marmalades and blackberry marmalades and all those kinds of things, so I'll probably find a way to group them together. Fizzy, that's right, fizzy and ginger ale, those kind of blends. I might even do that one next, because again, kind of wrapping up on, those are summery scents for me, so wrapping up on summer. Trying to think, I know I've got more categories I need to do. Coffee, I will do a coffee video. So yeah, there's still a few more of the, I'm sort of roughly trying to do one of these every week and a half. It just depends on when I get the time, have the time and the energy. So hopefully you're all doing really well, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.